Free your mind. What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy, bringing another monthly favorites video to you. My monthly favorites are kind of a conglomeration of ideas and quotes and thoughts and practices and habits and tools that contribute to my well-being, or that contributed to my well-being in the past month, that hopefully you might be inspired by or might choose to try out or implement in your own life. It's really just to spark a conversation about wellness, and hopefully not in an annoying way, because Lord knows there's a lot of really annoying spiritual mumbo jumbo out there about feeling good and, you know, self-help and all this stuff, and that's not what this is for. This is a conversation, as far as I'm concerned. This is a conversation that the two of us are having. I happen to just be the only one talking. The first thing I would like to talk about is a theme that was very representative of my well-being in the past month, and that theme is putting yourself first. People tend to think that putting yourself first is selfish in some way, but really, you're doing a favor to everyone around you and everything that you're applying yourself to, because you are going to be a better version of yourself. If you are tired, if you're stressed, if you're frazzled, if you have too much on your plate, and you're trying to accomplish all these things and cross stuff off your list, how are you showing up? You're probably grumpy, you're probably tired. Everyone can probably sense, wow, Amy doesn't seem like she's her best today. I kind of had a little mini meltdown this month that reminded me of exactly that. So it was a really awesome reminder that I need to make sure that I'm still taking time out for myself. I need to make sure I'm getting enough hours of sleep. I need to make sure that I'm exercising, that I'm meditating, that I'm doing stuff that I really enjoy doing, because when I do that stuff, I feel great, and then I am great, and then everything is great. Not exactly, but close enough. Put yourself first. It's not a selfish thing to do, it's a smart thing to do. Moving on to favorite habit. Sweat sessions. I am all about that heart pumping, sweat inducing cardiovascular exercise. It works wonders for me. It makes me feel great. I love doing it. And again, it's something that I noticed was really important to me in the past month when I wasn't really making time for it. Exercise is the first thing that's really easy to take off my plate, because as much as I love it, there's also still this feeling of like, oh God, I have to fit that in, and I'm gonna have to take a shower afterwards, and I'm gonna have to drive to the gym and blah, blah, blah. Noise. All of that is noise, because what really matters is doing what you can to help yourself function to the best of your ability in your everyday life. And exercise helps me function at A+ level. So no more leaving it off the list. It's going on the list. Up next, favorite quote. This month's favorite quote comes from Mark Manson, and he says, "If you have to try to be cool, you will never be cool. If you have to try to be happy, then you will never be happy. Maybe the problem these days is people are just trying too hard." We can all try to be a lot of things, but at the end of the day, we just need to be however we are and accept it. And if we want to make a change, yes, of course, make a change. I'm all about doing stuff that contributes to your well-being, however you define that for yourself. But just relax a little bit. Let's all stop trying so hard. Let's all just chill out and just accept what is and be okay with where we are. We're not gonna be happy all the time. We're human beings. We're not little happy robots. And to think that we can be is gonna be really, really disappointing, because it's just never gonna happen. The article is great. He says it a lot better than I ever could, so I'll post the link below. If you wanna go check him out, I would highly recommend it. Super cool dude. I just thought of a super awesome spontaneous favorite that I would love to share with all of you. If any of you out there are writers, or you're in school, or you have stuff that you need to focus on for periods of time, I use this great website that my sister actually told me about. She's probably watching, hey. It's focusatwill.com. I'll put a link to that below as well. What Focus at Will has done is it has designed soundscapes to enhance your focus while you are working on a project. So it could be a meeting, it could be something that you're writing, it could be art artwork. It's just something that kind of is supposed to supposedly put you in a kind of zone and help get rid of distracting noise that might be around you. I'm someone who usually likes to work in complete quiet. Like, I don't like a lot of outside noise. So when my sister first told me about this, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like that. But then I used it and holy fajoli, it got me into a headspace. I'm gonna play like a few samples. Feeling so focused. Can you feel the focus? The focus is real. Isn't that nice? All right, this sounds like a weird future movie. FocusAtWill.com. Really cool service. I wouldn't promote it if I didn't actually use it myself, and obviously, like, they're not sponsoring me or anything like that. Nobody cares what I have to say, so this is really just me giving you a tool that might be helpful to you. I think it's worth trying, and you might be surprised by what it gives you. So it's a good find. Thanks, sis. You helped me out. Up next, a tool. Huh? I took part in this really cool values workshop a couple weeks ago that was kind of just like a rundown on living within your values, really identifying what your specific values are in your life, like what's important to you, and how to incorporate them more into your daily life. And it was awesome! And I'm so excited to share it with all of my coaching clients because I think it's really enlightening, and I think a lot of the times when we're feeling dissatisfied or grumpy or annoyed or unhappy about our lives, it's because we're not honoring our values. A lot of people don't even know what their values are. I feel like I had some idea what my values really were, but once I did this workshop, it became a lot clearer. So it's a great thing just kind of to have, you know, I put it, oh look, it's my little happy notebook. I put some of my values on this little Post-it for myself, just as kind of a reminder on a daily basis to be like, how am I doing? I'm toying with the idea of doing a values workshop via Google Hangout or something like that with a select group of people who might be interested. If you are interested, you can comment below. I think it's a really awesome tool, and just it's always good to just have lots of stuff to help yourself, isn't it? You don't have to make it the most important thing and be like, I have to be super rigorous and serious about this or it isn't gonna work for me, but isn't it just good to have a lot of stuff at your disposal that you can use to help you on this journey called life? That's what I think. Last but not least, my meaningless but meaningful monthly favorite. No surprise here, I am all about that Starbucks. Starbucks seems so lame when I'm talking about it right now, but when I'm going about my business in the day and I think, you know what would be really nice if I treated myself to a delicious hot frothy latte, or if I got myself an iced tea or a hot tea or something, it really feels like a treat. Like, it really feels like I'm taking a little time out and doing something that's just nice and indulgent, and it's a small investment, but I really enjoy it. And I think it's great to have something that feels like a treat. I don't do it every single day because I like that it's something special that kind of makes me feel like I'm treating myself. But I just, yeah, I love Starbucks, especially this time of year, the red cups. I'm such a white girl, but I just can't help myself. I really love coffee with a pump of gingerbread syrup and a pump of white mocha in it. That's a delicious combination. You should try it. That's it. Those are my monthly favorites this month. I hope it was thought-provoking or interesting or enlightening to you in some capacity. If you like this video or you like my other videos, definitely subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you next week. This is going to be my only upload this week just because I have a lot coming up, but I will be back on Monday and it would be so great to see you there. So until next time, I'll see ya.